Welcome back to the channel. I'm RJ Ronquillo. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. So in our last video, I gave you my #1 slide tip, which was setting up your guitar properly for slide, which helps with being able to learn and progress because the feel of the guitar and the sound of the guitar is ideal for slide. So be sure to watch that video after you watch this one, and you can find that link in the description of this video. But for today, I've got another great tip for you, and that is choosing which finger to put the slide on. Before we get started, if you're into these kinds of videos, make sure to click subscribe so you stay in the loop. So, which finger should you put your slide on? Really, it comes down to personal preference. I mean, there's guitar players like Bonnie Raitt that use their middle finger. There's a guy named Dave Hole that puts it on his index finger and actually plays over the neck. But for the majority of us, we either put it on our pinky finger or on our ring finger. And there's pros and cons to both, and I'll cover a couple of them. Some of the most famous slide guitarists put their slide on their pinky. Robert Johnson, Ry Cooder, Sonny Landreth, Ariel Posen, just to name a few. On an acoustic, having the slide on your pinky will help you gain easy access to some of the notes higher than either the 14th fret or the 12th fret, or depending on where the neck joins the body. So having it on your pinky is gonna help you reach higher, you know? But for the most part, the main advantage is that it leaves your other 3 fingers available for fretting. With 3 fingers, you are still physically able to fret certain chord shapes and play certain riffs, making it easy to transition from rhythm playing to slide soloing. And there's players like Sonny Landreth and Ariel Posen that have taken it a step further by perfecting a hybrid style of slide and fingers. For me, I put the slide on my pinky 99% of the time. I find that it's a good, all-around, safe choice for using a slide on. As far as disadvantages go, you may find it harder to control because the pinky tends to be a weaker finger than all of the others, so controlling vibrato and intonation might be an issue, but that's nothing that a little practice can't remedy. Also, I've noticed that it's kind of harder to find slides that fit good on the pinky. I tend to come across more slides that fit very well on the ring finger, but too loose on the pinky. So it just takes some time searching and some trial and error to find what fits you best. Now, the ring finger is the preferred digit for players like Son House, Mississippi Fred McDowell, Dwayne Allman, Derek Trucks. I believe the majority of players will find they have the greatest control with this finger because the joints of the outside fingers, the middle and the pinky, kind of act as like a support, keeping the slide firm and straight. I find that you might get a little more control. Something that I've also noticed is, you know, when I'm playing, I play a lot of licks down here on the 1st fret, and I find it kind of easier to do when the slide is on my ring as opposed to on the pinky. When it's on the pinky and I do a lick like, and my hand goes kind of on the other side of the nut, I'm kind of lucky because I have vintage slotted tuners here. But if you have like a Strat and you've got string ends kind of poking out and you do a lick like this, you might run into a little situation here that involves some blood. Ow. If you run into that string end. But putting it on the ring finger gives me less of a chance that I'm going to nick my fingers on a string end. Something to think about, but really it comes down to personal preference. Kind of see what's comfortable, what fits you, what fits your style. It's all gonna be different for everybody. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little tip. If you want to learn more about slide guitar, my brand new course, How to Play Slide Guitar, is going to be released very soon. And if you want to be one of the first to be notified, as well as get a free bonus video on one of my secrets to slide guitar soloing and coming up with cool licks, then click the link down in the description to get on the early bird list. I'm also going to be providing a special code for those early bird list people on the launch day of my new course, so definitely sign up. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, click that thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, I'll see you in the next video.